Postseason baseball. It's game to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB. Get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these. It gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. How the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Chet Steadman will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in game one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this
Leading
one.
off the afternoon for San Francisco, the right fielder, Pete Egbert.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Digging in, Barry Bonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on. Now it will be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding in, Elvis Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. J.C. Embry will be next. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Santiago.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Liner, but picked up on a hop, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true.
Like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Pedro Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Pedro Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Cabrera, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off, foul off to the right. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, Hank Bush. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So in now for Chicago, Victor Marrero.
The right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Swinging a soft liner, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla will swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
Nope, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Jesse Graham. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
The 1-2. fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Sierra.
The pitcher, Pablo Sierra, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Pete.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Egbert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Now batting, the second baseman, David.
Coming to the plate now, David Owen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Jackson on second. Egbert at first. 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Chet Steadman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. For the Cubbies.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
So coming to the plate, Elvis Franco. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Up top, it's 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 3-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, J.C. Embry as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Barry Bonds. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The center fielder.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Rob Fernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, Pedro Cabrera.
Standing in, Pedro Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hank Bush would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Victor Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Victor Marrero.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready now, Jesse Padilla. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Marrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Graham is under it, no problem. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Second pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. And another foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Lead off for San Francisco.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hank Wood.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. Marrero is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding forward now, Jesse Graham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Santiago is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Darren Jackson.
So stepping in, Darren Jackson. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
Irvin Sanders.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Franco on at first. Nobody out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball even at 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Well, So frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in deep, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Victor Marrero, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Three runs already home here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On the ground to third. Graham has it. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Buckner. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Buckner, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2029.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-0 Chicago.
Ladies and
Harold
gentlemen,
Guillen
your
will grab a
attention,
bat and
please.
lead things off here in the
Pitch hitting
top
for
of the
Giants.
6th.
Number 9, Harold Guillen.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
all he
batting,
wants to do is
right
get on
fielder,
base and take
Pete
advantage of the strength of his
Egbert.
game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Pete Egbert, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Popped him up. Embry is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, David Owen.
So in now for San Francisco, David Owen. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your
C.J.
attention, please.
Bruno enters to do the
Now
pitching in
for
the bottom of the
Giants.
6th.
Number 51, C.J. Bruno.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll
for
look
the
to get
Cubs.
things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Wilson.
Here's the pitch.
Contreras.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of
Now
cheese
batting.
middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Check. Stedman.
Into the box, Chet Stedman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In there, and it's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Elvis Franco, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Contreras at second. Stedman at first with no outs. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. First and second here with nobody out. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hit on the ground to short. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Second baseman, J.C.
Sliding into the box, J.C. Embry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Drilled down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Santiago. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Stedman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Victor Marrero, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 out with the man at first. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here now the 2-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count remains full. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fernandez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Leading off the inning, Barry Bonds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Stepping in now, Rob Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Bonds gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, Pedro Cabrera. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. None out, runners at first and second. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Hank Bush, hit in the air down the right field line. Marrero is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jesse Graham.
Striding in, Jesse Graham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Popped him up. Padilla has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 6-0. At the plate, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jesse Padilla.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Grounded weakly toward third. Graham gonna have to hurry, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Chris Bryant. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Darren Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Bernie Blair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Bernie Blair.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pete Egbert. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Blair, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Giants are down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Norman Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 10, Norman Rodriguez.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Fielder, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Steadman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit toward the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Elvis Franco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 6-0. Into the box now, David Owen. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Franco up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first
left
down.
fielder, number 25, Terry Cross.
Now batting, Barry Bonds. First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On the ground to the right side. Buckner comes up with it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rob Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
This is skied into short left center. Franco ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Cubbies jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Chet Steadman is the winning pitcher of record. Pablo Sierra was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.